First of all, let me say Ramadan Kareem for everyone. Ramadan Mubarak. We know that it is so sad that we cannot welcome our Ramadan for this year like we used to do because of this pandemic issue. And it hasn't ended yet, but let's pray together that this pandemic issue will end before Shawwal, so we can celebrate our holidays like we used to do. Okay. I'm Adinafir Aswani as the first speaker from Group 7. Our topic today is about being a professional translator. So, as the first speaker, of course, I will explain about the first material. The title is How to Be a Professional Translator. Well, a professional translator is complex, and it's not only about someone who speaks the language. It takes years to practice and understand the language. So, a professional translator must be able to understand, to assimilate, and to reproduce the information and the meaning of the translation, and do it all naturally. And to become a translator, you have to know at least 2 languages. And you have to know that most of the professional translators do not translate more than 4 languages, because we know to learn a new language takes time. Of course, if you learn many languages in such a period of time, it will take too much time to learn the language rather than you work from what you know. Not only the education about the language, but you have to understand the cultures and the customs of the country to learn to be the translator of that language. Besides the education and then the understanding of the culture, you also need to have some equipments, equipments or the tools, or we can say the startup equipments to be the good translator. First and foremost, of course, you will need a computer with the internet connection. And if you are traveling abroad, and if you are traveling abroad, of course, you need to purchase some internet card to be online all the time. And buying something needs much money, especially to be the professional worker. And other sources include the dictionaries and translation memory software and CAT. CAT refers to the computer. CAT refers to computer-aided translational tools. So these tools can be quite expensive, but it is worth, since when you become the professional translator, of course you will have more than that. Once when you have already got the educational degrees and then startup equipment, now it's time for you to start your professional translation job or start your business now. And you have to know that when you make your resume of yourself, makes the brief description of your educational and what field or what major, and then you have to and also include the what language or your source language, and then your target language. So from what language can you translate to what other language? And also we have to know that in some countries, including your photo is very important. So they want to know who is the translator. So you have to put your photo too. And And it is also important to put or to tell them what is your equipment, what equipment you use in translating, and then how you answer your customers via telephone maybe, or text, or fax or emails. So and yada yada yada, and that's also that's how you start your resume. And to find the job, you can start by promoting yourself to your friends or to your circle, maybe to your college in to start that to find the professional job. Start by hitting to your friends, by promoting yourself to your friends or your closest circle first, and then you can promote yourself to your. And you have to realize that achieving the professional career, whatever the job is, in this case is translation, is not easy, and it requires the skills, educations, and then startup equipments, and also your determination. And you have to remember something that you should never do as a translator. Never ever accept any job, any never ever accept any translation job that beyond your abilities, because it will give you any pressure, and then it will give the bad marks on your name. So it might end your career as the translator too. So I think that's all about how to be a professional translator. I'm so sorry for my mistakes. If you find any mistakes, I'm really sorry. And go to the next speaker.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rizky Ananda Putri from Group 7 from the lesson Translation. I want to tell you about steps to be a professional translator or interpreter. So let's get it.
Okay, the first one is get the right education and qualifications. For the example is foreign language, linguistic, comparative literature, or intercultural communication, and all the qualifications and training necessary. The second is get certified. Do you know certified? Yeah, the first thing to know how to become a translator is to get some sort of accreditation or certification. Why not? Because many universities offer advanced degrees and professional certifications in translation, and we have a separate post decided to the subject. The third is get test. Another resume builder is to take language proficiency tests such as the Defense Language Proficiency Test or the LPT, or other language proficiency tests to show potential clients that you are indeed fluent in your specific language. The fourth is gain experience. You get experience from your parts. No, not that. You must get good experience because you must know to be a professional translator or interpreter. For the tips, see how to success is a freelance translator. The fifth is join a local or international professional translation or interpreter society. A great way to market your service to start a website or blog and join the activity community of online language professionals. Also, make sure you have your resume and reels ready. The best indicator that an aspiring translator or interpreter, not a professional, is when they have no idea what their rate should be. If you don't know what directs to change, call other interpreter and translators and find out what readers are. The sixth is choose an area of activity. If you don't want to freelance, you will need to get signed with an agency, a translation office, publishing house, a large business, or an organization such as the UN or O. And the last is choose an area of specialization. So I think enough for me. Thank you for watching. Will be continued by my friends. See you and goodbye.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Hadid Alifti from Group 7 Translation subject in PBI 2. So I will continue my friend's explanation about how to be a good translator. The next step you must do is you can make another people know you and you know them. I mean, when you start your business in translation, you must recommend or you must sell your name with your nearly relation, like family, like your friends. So when they need or their relation need or have a problem with translation, they can call you or recommend you with your friend. So this step it is called by recommendation. So usual in another business like especially translation business. And the next step that you must do is be quick, effective, and efficient. As a good translator, you must give your relation or your client a high quality profile. I mean high quality service. A good translator must handle two important things, like they are source language and target language. Not only the good translator must handle or know or understand what material they will translate. So with their understanding, they can make a translator or a translate text accurately according their knowledge. The next step you must have to develop your business, your translation business, is be professional. You must have a professionalism with your client or your workers. So you try to make your reputation always good. You don't gain a bad reputation. So there are many steps that you can do to be a professional translator. First, please never accept that the translation text that you are not qualified. The second, please don't accept many jobs at the same time. And the last, you always keep on your deadlines or be disciplined. The next step that you can do to be a good professional translator is work hard. Not only translation business, all business in the world need a work hard. To become really successful translator, you need to really work hard in every day.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. First, let me introduce myself. So my name is our presentation. So I'll continue the material from my friends point C about Translator network. So please listen me be carefully. Now, you can open your book on page 87. Talking about translator network, for the first, we must know what is the definition of translator and what is the definition of network. So for the first, what is the definition of translator? Translator is someone who translates one language from one language or the short text into the another language or the target text, especially as a professions. And the second one is the definition of network. So, what is network? Network is interaction with the others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. So, we can take the conclusion that translator network is a forum and support network for early career, when someone wanted to translate their book, novel, journal, or anything what they want, so they can contact the translator network, and we can join the translator network too. You know, guys, the network of good translator is still small, but it is vibrant and important. We have already seen how successful a collaborative translation can be. More translator choosing to work together to create the best possible book. It's good practice to encourage network, and everyone benefit in this situation. So I think it's very good for us. There are some of National Translator and Interpreter Association. For the first in Indonesia. So the National Translator and Interpreter Association in Indonesian name Association of Indonesian Translator, and the second is the National of Translator and Interpreter in Australian. So the name of National Translator and Interpreter in Australian is Australian Translator Association. And the third is the name of National Translator and Interpreter Association of United States America is American Translator Association. And for the next, you can read your book on page 87 until 88. You can read by yourself, guys. Plus, I'll tell you the community of translation. So, the community translation that you can find in Indonesian is for the first pros.com. So, guys, you can search the information about pros.com by your Google. Maybe you can join for that community, but you must do some rules for you can to join with them. And the second one, you can found Bahtera, and the second is Himpunan Penerjemah Indonesia. So I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if I made